ARK Survival Evolved, MTS, ARK Servers, and today I've got a very special episode for you guys. I'm going to be showing you my super sneaky base. So, I've been wanting to show off this location for a while. Of course, there's been problems with it. I'm well aware that once I show my base, it's over. It's going to get raided. But I just decided, you know what? I'm just going to do it because this place is pretty epic. I've been going on surviving here for about 2 weeks now. That's where we're at. My game's still loading in. I just launched it, so I'm noticing the map is having a little trouble loading in. But we're at 30:30, roughly. There it goes. It finally loaded in. And we are on a cliffside. So about a week ago, we had a little bit of trouble down here. I'm going to do this for you. Down below us, it's a little hard to see. I can't get the camera right. There's a little base down there. You could just barely make it out. A little stone base. I had to go ahead and raid those guys because I wasn't going to just simply ask if they would move, right? So I'm sorry about that, guys. There's a view of my base, like where it's located and like how big it is. So let me give you guys the tour here. Of course, obviously we got this stuff down here. I've got this raptor that I've been keeping in here, and this raptor I use for metal runs, basically, so I don't have to drink water like crazy. And we can actually throw them out here and level them up. See, he just fits out here. A little crooked right now. There he goes. So this is Hyperion. I've lost a couple raptors. I've had to like retame this one. So we got him some sweet glasses. He's looking super nerdy, and he's awesome, or she's awesome. Normally she levels up here. There we go. We're going to go ahead and just pump a couple points into the health so we have at least 1,500. Because it's about that time. Probably gonna, that should just about do it. And then of course our weight is good because I don't roll with a lot of weight anyways, but for now we just want to keep movement speed. This doesn't matter. This might be my last episode, guys, for MTS ARK, because if I'm gonna be playing solo, I really can't be showing these kind of videos, like where my base is and everything. So fireplaces, they do cook meat, however they will like warm the area up, but it's nice if there's a problem, it starts getting cold. Got your fireplace. Up here I got my fabricator. We have room right here. The way this server is set up, you can kind of clip objects into each other, but you're not going through the map. It just kind of stops right there. So it's not like cheating or anything. It's not meshing. But I believe there's room for an industrial forge right here that I could still access. That was the plan anyways. That was the plan. And of course up here we've got turret access. Once I put the forge, I may have to get rid of this. But yeah, out this door. Turrets, and then more turrets. There's not a lot of bullets in them. As far as being sneaky goes, I just want to talk about that a little bit. Obviously no campfires at night. These shag rugs here. See, I'm not making the noise I make running around on the metal. So I'm always being conscious of that. These doors, I've gone down and tested it. You can't hear them opening and closing, at least from down there. Maybe if you were like right across from the base, you could hear it, but you have to kind of be up at this level. It's super secret. And of course, this doesn't give off as much light as a campfire, so it's okay to basically have that going at all times if needed. And then of course our forge obviously doesn't give off a lot of light either, and I've gone down and tested it and looked up, and it doesn't have, there's nothing that, you can't see it from the bottom. So it's a super secret little location. And now I'm going to show you guys like where this is at. So let me put these items away. And I'll give you guys the bottom location tour. I usually like to go this way. See that? Let me just parachute down. Every time you'll need to do that. I also have a glider suit, so in case we need to just glide down, sort of head off in a direction quickly. So obviously the base is right up there. You can't see it. You kind of can. Up to the trees there you can, but you got to be right here. There's a Ravager down there that's going to give us a little trouble of my tour, so we can outrun him, but I wanted to kind of show this angle, you know. Obviously there it is. It's up there in the trees. You can't see it. You do have to be directly beneath it to see any kind of signs that there's a base there. Or if you're like flying kind of above it, which would be obviously not flying, but like gliding on the rock drakes, then you could see it. So I'm looking for that Ravager. The only place you can see it, and you have to be down here, is from right here. Then you look up, and there you can see the very corner of the base. But otherwise, I've been here undetected for like 2 weeks now. And we're going to have to run from that Ravager. These trees can't come down. I had a Diplodocus knock them down once. Obviously, it left my base exposed, but the trees grew back. My base isn't close enough to the trees where it would prevent them from growing back. I forgot my tools, of course, but what I would normally do when I'm coming down here is just do all my stuff I need. I would get... That Ravager's still chasing after us. Oh no, there he goes after the Parasaur. Of course, I would get all my metal that I would need, stone, wood, thatch, whatever, supplies. And then I would run back to the location, which as of right now, the only way up that I had was climbing picks. So I'd actually come over here, and I would just sort of take a quick gander around, make sure no one's around that could see me, and while staying behind this tree, climb pick our way back up. So I figured this would be a great video because there's a couple things. We have a sneaky base location. And then also it's 2019, guys. We're still doing the solo ARK thing in 2019. I find locations like this often, that they're in plain sight, but they're not. Now obviously Aberration's a great map because there's no snow owls flying around that can detect you. That makes things a little bit easier. I kind of think Aberration might be my new solo player favorite map. And I also just figure that even though I'm going to be showing this, my base is probably going to get raided, it's still possible to do solo ARK. You just have to be sneaky like this. Now, as far as this location goes, I don't know if this will work on an official, to be honest with you. I was taking a look at it, and I built it as if it were able to. Right here, this is a foundation that I'm standing on, and obviously I was able to connect another foundation. Foundations may not be placeable up here on an official map. But if you do play on MTS, locations like this are prime. And if you can get foundations, if you can get a foundation up here on official, this is a great spot. And I guess lastly, I do have to talk about that. On an official server, on any server, now that this video is out, depending on the amount of people that watch it, share it, whatever, like and subscribe, obviously this place becomes less and less of a secret, a little hidden base location. So although I watch that stuff myself, right? I'll go through and I'll watch that stuff. But then I'm like, oh, well, everybody already knows that this base is here. So this is kind of another reason I don't really want to make these like sneaky base location videos. So I think I might let this base get raided, or I'll just kind of play here until it is raided. But then I'll kind of do my own solo thing on MTS for a while where I'm not posting videos of it. And then someday in the future, I'll get back up with you guys here. I'll start making videos again on MTS. And it'll be like a more completed base that I could hopefully defend. Solo-based defense it's just not going to happen. I mean, it's not. There's too many players on sometimes. I mean, you can have 3 people tops in this server in your tribe, but I've seen some crazy bases get raided. The one up to the north of me there, that was that big tech base, I saw that one get raided with my own eyes, and it was crazy. So that's enough talking from me, guys. This is this base. Let me put all this armor back. I hope you guys enjoyed. I guess it'll be a short and sweet video today, just kind of showing off my little sneaky base location here. If you guys do check it out on official, let me know if you can build here. This is a great spot. Once again, we are at about 30-30 and up on the canyon side there. So guys, that's going to be it. Just a quick video. Next up, I'm going to be kind of getting back to the private server that we have on the Primal ARK. We have moved to the Vulgaro map, and yeah, I'm going to be posting regularly. So like and subscribe. Y'all have a great time.